Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to give you 5 tips when installing Dumawall tile, so stick around. Alright guys, so if you've seen my video a couple of months ago, we installed some Dumawall tile on a shower, and so I'm just going to give you guys 5 tips of things that helped me out, also some things that I messed up that weren't in my last video. So this is 5 tips / mistakes to avoid when installing Dumawall tile. Alright, so let's get started without wasting any more of your time. Got my notes here. Alright, so first tip is cut with a utility knife. This is my personal favorite. Just the Husky pocket utility knife. It folds. And so make sure you have a lot of new blades. The first couple of pieces I try to use a handsaw and a miter saw, but I mean it cuts it. It gets kind of hot, so it throws little pieces of plastic everywhere, and it just gets messy real quick. So I found that it was a lot faster, a lot easier to just cut using a utility knife, and I'll show you guys how to do it. Well, not yet, I guess. Alright, so that leads into tip number 2. When you cut, make sure you have a straight edge, a ruler, a piece of wood that's straight, as long as you have a straight edge to mark where you're going to make your cut, and then you score it with your utility knife. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys right now how. Alright, so you just score it wherever you want to cut it, and then you put it up against the edge of your table or your surface, and you break it. You snap it, and it should snap off. If you scored it enough, it should snap off right along the line that you scored. Alright guys, so tip number 3 for my camera. When you're cutting holes out for the shower knobs, make sure you get yourself a wood boring tip. If you have smaller holes, I just had the stems, the faucet stems sticking out, and I just used a wood boring 13/16 inch tip. You just put this on your drill and go at it and make holes. Makes it a lot easier than trying to cut them out. If you have maybe a bigger hole that you need to make, you could also use a little doorknob hole making kit. So they come, usually it has a bit sticking out, not like this, but a straight bit that'll start your hole, and then that'll cut the hole out. So we also used one of those. We had a bigger valve on one. So make sure you have this before you start, because you're going to need it to cut out your holes for your shower knobs. Alright, tip number 4 is make sure you use the correct backing for what you are doing. So, if you're doing a shower, Dumawall says existing ceramic tile walls are acceptable, and you can also use waterproof substrates such as cement board, got a picture up here, Curdy board, picture up here, or Den Shield. So any like concrete board would be good. And then you can also use a waterproof membrane if you're going to use it in a shower area. This is a roll-on. I used this when I made a shower for my in-laws, and I just rolled this over the cement board just to make sure that it was completely waterproof. This is not necessary according to Dumawall's installations. but it is something that if you just want to be extra sure that there's no water getting back behind your tiles, you can add. Just make sure that the backer board is on there securely, and that if it's a shower you're using something like cement board, hardy board, Curdy. Alright, and last is probably the most important, and one that I missed in my first video, is make sure you seal the edges. Alright, so when you join two pieces, if you want it to be waterproof, you have to add this sealant, and this is what Dumawall recommends. This is the Quick Seal Plus. Sorry, and I'm going to show you in a second here how they recommend that you add it. It's really simple. You do have to do it to all the edges if you want your Dumawalls to be waterproof. So without further ado, let me show you how. Alright guys, so of course we don't have an actual shower that we're working on right now, but let's say we were installing, this would be your bottom row, and this is the new row that's coming in. Alright, so this has already been installed, and this next row is what's coming in, and it's going to be here. So alright, so what Dumawall recommends is adding a line of this sealant along the edges that are going to be connected. So this would already be your piece right here, your side piece, and then this would be the new incoming piece. And so where the two pieces are going to meet, that's it guys. That guarantees that no water will get through this and behind this right here. Alright, so that's if you want it to be waterproof. Of course, if you can use this in backsplashes, and if you're using this in a backsplash, it's not absolutely, you don't necessary, but if you are going to use this in a shower or tub area, then this is necessary, and you do need to add this little strip of the Quick Seal Plus to make it waterproof. Alright? Alright guys, so those are my 5 tips for installing the Dumawall tile. If you haven't seen the shower install that I did, the link is up above if you want to check out that video. And the boss is calling, so hold on. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, so where was I? So yeah, those are my 5 tips. And also, if you are wanting the actual Dumawall installation instructions, I will put a link down below to their installation PDF. Alright, and also guys, if you are needing some energy when you're working on a project, these are great. This is the Built Bar Go. I've been trying these out this week while I'm working at the house, and let me tell you, it's like 8 in the morning right now, and I had half of one. I'm ready to go. So if you're interested, if you need something for your hikes, or energy while you're working, or just regular energy during the day, I'll put a link down below, and that'll get you, I believe, 10% off. I'll verify. But thanks for checking out the channel guys. If you liked the video, if you want to see more videos in the future, hit that like, that subscribe down below. Let me know what you think in the comments guys, and I appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys.